Monterey's Cookin Pisto style is brought to you by the Economic Development Corporation of Monterey County and the Monterey County Board of Supervisors.
Hello, welcome to Monterey's Cooking. I'm John Pisto. I'm in the Salinas Valley today, and I'm with a very interesting man. Let me introduce you to Jake Hougham. Okay?
John.
How you doing?
Just great.
Now, he's done some really new and interesting things. Now, he has started a company that's called
Whole Leaf, LLC.
Whole Leaf, okay? And what he does is something, let's let him explain it to you. Go ahead.
Well, John, this all came about on a project that I was working on years ago, trying to develop a garnish leaf to put on the plate for a restaurant, national restaurant chain. And I had a lot of problems cutting the product and getting the shelf life that I needed to hold up on the plate. I came across this discovery by tearing the leaf from the stem. Rather than cutting it with a knife, I got extraordinary shelf life.
How long?
This shelf life on this product is up to 3 weeks or better.
Let me tell you a little story. One of his men brought me by a box of this at my office on a Friday. I forgot it in my office on Friday. I came back to work on Monday, and this box of lettuce is here. I opened it up, and it was absolutely crispy and I mean, incredible. And this was without refrigeration.
Now, this was the same results I had when I discovered this process, John. I mean, it was just amazing to me, too. What is happening here in this process, we're tearing the leaf from the stem rather than cutting it with a knife, which causes cellular damage and causes a high rate of respiration in the leaf itself. We tear the leaf from the stem, and we maintain residual stem tissue on the end. Now, this leaves a seal and holds in all the fluids, all the nutrients, and all the flavors, and it doesn't cause the damage to the leaf. Therefore, we get the shelf life that we expect out of this type of product.
Let's go on to the next process.
What we have here, we have the same product that we have just harvested out in the field. It's gone through a preliminary pre-wash. From here, it goes on to the coring line. And as you see, these workers are separating the leaves from the stem. They place each head on a coring tool, and they gently tear the leaves from the stem core of the plant. They lay the leaves down onto the belt upside down. Then we have sorter girls that are turning the leaves over, make sure there's no damage, no defects, no insect damage, no mildew, any undesirable defect that may cause a problem with this product down the road.
Good, let's go on to the next process.
At this point, what we have is our washing apparatus. This is what we call the roller coaster washer. We have a jacuzzi wash that washes the bottom end of the stem. As you see the lettuce come up into the high end, and then forces the water down through the leaf, and all the particles of dirt and debris that may be left onto the product are washed off. And then it goes back down into the jacuzzi wash and up into the other side. And then it goes into the food-safe area where it goes through another wash, exactly like this one, with a food sanitizer in it. And it comes out on the other end, ready to go into the dryer.
Okay, let's go see what's inside.
As they put each basket into these dryers, the dryer spins them just like they would a spinner that you would have at home to spin dry your lettuce, but we're actually spinning the entire basket 8 at a time. And that gets most of the water off of it, except for just a little moisture that's important to have within the package to maintain the freshness we need.
You know, what's amazing to me is your method. You're not using preservatives to prolong the life of the product.
No, this is John.
It's all natural.
This is totally a natural process.
Restaurateurs, listen up what I'm talking about, you guys. This will save us time and money in the kitchen. Really, good job.
Thank you.
Let's go on to the next one.
What we've got here, we've got the same product that we put into the basket out into the coring line area, which was the first step when it entered the processing plant. If you'll notice here on the bottom of on the totes, all these leaves are stacked in rows. Each stack is in a row.
Okay.
These girls are taking them out of the row and they're place packing them into the cart.
Wow, right into the boxes. Okay.
And this eliminates a lot of the handling damage that would occur if you were handling this leaf by leaf.
Okay, let me say one very important thing. These are ready to be put on a plate and served right now from here. That means no handling, No washing. Big savings for restaurants, any type of people that you're serving large amounts of people. Incredible. I mean, it's really revolutionary.
It certainly is.
And so before we say goodbye, I want to introduce you to David Mills, who's the grower and shipper. David, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you, John.
And again, I'd like to thank you, Jake, for taking me through the process. Very impressive, very revolutionary new product.
Nice to have you aboard here.
It's really nice.
to have you aboard.
We're going to get some of this stuff and we're going to take it home and we're going to play with it, okay? Again, thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you, John.
Well, you know, that was really interesting out there. I mean, it was so neat to see that. To be real honest with you, I have never seen more beautiful lettuce in my life. I mean, look at the quality and look at this. And you know, I was a little skeptical at first, but you know, I've tasted all of these and you know what? It makes a big difference because the lettuce is all sweet. It really is. I can't believe it. I wanted to show you, you know, something of this quality. I asked the boys here in the studio if they knew how to make a regular old vinaigrette dressing, and they said no. One guy said he screws the bottle. That's what everybody does. I want to show you the difference, and by making a dressing at home, and it's so simple. And you know, you can make large quantities of it. You don't have to make small quantity. Make large, put it in a jar, and save it. And I tell you, it's all the difference in the world. Just remember this: 4 to 1. 4 to 1, 4 to 1, 4 to 1, 4 to 1. Now, there's a million kinds of vinegars that you can use. A million. You got red wine, you got white wine, you got sherry, you got champagne, you got binga. You got a million. Okay? Right now, I'm into old sherry wine vinegar. Oh, balsamic vinegar, okay, which I don't particularly like on salads. All right? I'm using a sherry. Right now, I'm really hot on this stuff. I've been using it for a little while. I love the flavor. It's mellow. And this is an old sherry vinegar, okay? Remember what I said, 4 to 1. Always, I'm going to do basic, okay? So it's 1 part vinegar. Look at this. A little sugar. Okay, what we want to do is dissolve that sugar. Now, always put your ingredients in before you put the oil. Oil is the last thing, okay? The last, all right? A little bit of lemon. Make sure you catch all those seeds, folks. Nothing worse than biting on a seed. Like this one right here. Just pull them out with your hand. Okay. Salt, pepper. Did I put the salt? Nope. Okay. Now, don't be shy with the salt. Okay, you see what I did? Now, that's basic vinaigrette, but I'm gonna. This is vinaigrette number 2, and that's adding a clove of garlic. But if you guys know how I love my garlic, this has become number 1 to me. So I always make vinaigrette with garlic. Now, some people, they put the little mustard in it. I don't. Not right now, anyway. Okay, there. Whisk. Okay. And now is the time for you to use your best extra virgin olive oil. Because this is when you really want this to taste. Okay, see, emulsify it. Wow, that's incredible. A little bit of sugar, a little heavy on the salt. We're gonna put a little bit more pepper, but then we're gonna put more on the salad. Okay, basic, I am talking basic. There's a little restaurant in Carmel called Chez Felix that makes the finest little simple green salad I ever had. And I know why. Madeline and Jean-Louis, they use Nice lettuce. They've seen different types. But they really toss it. That's the secret. And you got to put salt in there. Okay? If you don't put salt, you're not going to have any flavor. Now we're going to be using, this is they call their cream of the cream. Oh, look at this beautiful little, all of these, the hearts with a little bit of radicchio. Okay. Now again, this is basic. Okay, salt. Look how much salt I'm putting. You see? And I'm using good salt. I'm using sea salt or kosher salt. Very, very, very important. Don't use the regular salt. There is a difference, folks. Okay. Look, dig from the bottom. It's going to have chunks of garlic. It's okay. You can use a garlic press if you wanted to, but that'll change it. That'll make it very, very strong in garlic. Okay, this is the important part. Toss. Going in this way, not this way. This way. Toss, 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 toss. You see? And you keep tossing, tossing, tossing. Now, you see? Everyone is covered with dressing. Most people don't toss their salad enough. Okay, that goes on. Like this. Like this. Okay, I know this is a simple recipe, and I hope it's not too boring for those of you that know how to cook, but I'll tell you, there is nothing better than a really well-done salad. I mean, you eat that, I'll tell you, it's out of this world. Let's do a dinner salad. All right, now men, I want this to kind of be directed at you guys. So this is something to do in the summertime, and you know, with the beautiful produce that we have around now, I mean, you can't miss. I tell you, you just can't miss. So let's make another salad dressing. And this one's gonna be a little bit different. Okay, start with garlic, of course, crush it. And I'm just going to make a small amount. Okay, here we go. Okay, put a little garlic. And we're putting a few anchovies in there. Believe me, when you do this properly, you won't even taste that you have anchovy in there. You'll taste something, but you're not sure what it is. Lemon now. Right. And I'm going to put a little bit of mustard in here. Okay, look, half a teaspoon. This is going to probably be enough for 4. While we're doing that, I've got some salmon. Look at this. Let's cook that off. Now you cook that ahead of time. You can put that in the oven. What we're going to do, it's going to be a salad. This could either be hot or you can serve it cold. Okay, we got that. Let's put a few capers in there. And we're going to put, I'm using cherry vinegar. Now you can go to another vinegar. Raspberry vinegar to me is maybe only good with when you're doing stuff with fruit in it. For me, huh? Okay, let's break that up a little bit. And you get your spoon. And with the spoon, you break the anchovy up. Okay, just smash it like this, like you're doing a Caesar. See, it's real easy. And it's okay to leave some pieces in there if you want. Very easy. A little bit more salt. And again, I like to put the sugar in. I don't put a lot, just enough to kind of break the acidity of the vinegar. Okay. Now, this is the good part. Go out and get every herb he's got, okay? This is tarragon. I like tarragon. Put 1 snippet of tarragon. Thyme. Go easy on the thyme. Thyme. Chives. Chives. Basil. Boy, see, smells good already. The wife's gonna think you took cooking classes somewhere. Okay, that's that. And what else? We got that one, that one, that one. Dill. Rosemary, I think, is a little strong, so I'm not gonna put it in. Okay, let's mix all this up. We got the garlic in there, the fish, I can smell it's cooking really good. Okay, now, let's add our oil. Boy, this is gonna be a nice, rich salad dressing. And again, you taste it. Some people like it real vinegary, some don't. Any way you want. Don't be shy with the salt or the pepper. And you know how to taste if it's good or not? That's what you do. Ooh. Okay, let's put this together. So, first of all, this is a dinner salad. Make sure you ice your plate. This is very, very cold. You see that? All right, this is the plate we're gonna need. Now, I need my bowl here. And you know, these lettuces are so beautiful. I'm gonna do the same. Look, ooh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, nice. We're gonna do a little bit of everything. This one's gonna be nice because all that dressing is gonna hang out and all those wrinkles. Okay. See, I'm gonna make my own mixture. Okay, I've got all four. Beautiful. Look at that. Listen to that. I mean, that is crispy. Couldn't believe that. When they said that, I tell you, I was absolutely floored that this has that sweet flavor to it. Okay, red onions. This is summertime, folks. As soon as you see red onions in the store, buy them and eat them immediately like apples. They're delicious. Sweet like an apple, I swear. Lots of chunks. Make sure you chew it well, though. Okay, that. I tell you, I've been eating an onion a day, every day. It's just delicious. Okay, we'll put the tomato in now. Potato, why not? Nice chunks of potato, why not? And I'm not going to use as a garnish. Let's put everything in now. Chop up some asparagus. This has been boiled briefly. Okay, fava beans. Okay, let me see behind me. Oh, wait a minute. We got cherry tomatoes, absolutely. A few cherry tomatoes. Okay, here we go, salad dressing. Make sure you get the herbs. Look at this, is this incredible? Okay, start with a little bit. Now, put the salt. There's the time to put the salt. Okay, now. Okay, look at this. I tell you, boys, you make this for your wife on a hot summer day, boy, oh boy, oh boy, she's gonna love you. Look at that, nice chunks of potatoes. You got everything here. It's one dish. Woohoo! And there you are. We don't want to put too much. Sprinkle the corn and a couple pieces of egg. And folks, and a couple of capers. You can put olives. And there you have, look at that summer dish. Is that crazy? I mean, that's incredible. Before I make this dessert, I want to talk a little bit about the wines. You know, Baywood has a wine tasting room in Monterey on Cannery Row, and we also are featuring these wines as house wines, and we also have them on the list. Very, very nice. Interesting. Let me talk about Symphony first. Combination of a Grenache and a Muscat. Now, Muscat grapes you buy every once in a while, and you see them, and they're real big, and they have seeds in them, and they're kind of a pain to eat, but the flavor. Once you taste Muscat grapes, I look for them every year. They're the best delicious flavor. Okay, this is, I would say, a great wine to be drinking in the kind of weather we're having right now, but it's an afternoon wine, I would say, or a dessert wine. I'll show you what I'm going to do with it. Next, they produce a very, very nice port, and this is what gave me the inspiration for today's dessert. All right, then they do a Zinfandel, and a Merlot, both very, very excellent. We're really glad to have them here with us today. Okay, now watch what I do. You've got to go out and buy white nectarines or white peaches, all right? And make sure they're a little on the ripe side, all right? And then just cut them. I remember all the kids getting around my grandfather for this time of the day when they'd have a little wine left over, or they'd have some of the sweet wine. You see, sometimes when they made the wines, it came out sweet and it wasn't real dry. But this is what we remember, all right? Now I'm going to do the white wine, this one. All right. Okay, next one is the white nectarine. And I use these because, you know, these seem to have such beautiful flavor. The other nectarines are a little on the tart side. Okay, wait till you see what I'm going to do now. Look at this. Is this the easiest dessert in the world? Okay, nice chunks of that. Look. Now you serve your guests one of these and one of these. You will have some happy people around. Believe me. Folks, this is the kind of shows I love to do. You know why? I'm highlighting Salinas Valley with this beautiful, gorgeous produce, new innovation, and I'm also highlighting our beautiful wines that come from here. You know, really opportunity for us to show off and to show you what we're all about. The salmon also, Monterey Bay salmon. I mean, this is California. This is Central California. This is Monterey County. See you next time.